if you have any inflammation, acne, marks, and stuff like that. Now, we would typically think that just because it's a mark or a scar that we just have to put something topically on. No, we have to do more than that. It's ingesting, because what we ingest comes out into our skin and hair. So if we're ingesting a lot of sodas, chips, fried foods, carbs, starches, guess what? You're going to have inflammation, you're going to have bumps, you're going to have skin issues. And now it's like more eczema, more psoriasis, more dryness of the skin, because it causes you to dehydrate. And even if you're drinking water, it depends on the quality of water you're having. The quality of water hydrates you. And if your body is dehydrated, it starts taking water from your membranes, from your organs, and then you see it paying off in your skin. Okay, ingesting food. I can be all over the place with this stuff. It's very important to ingest foods to complement your hair, your skin, your nails. You have food. I'm a thing of eating my vitamins instead of taking supplements. I like to eat. So I don't like popping pills and stuff either, and drinking a lot of supplements. So I try to find what I can eat and get some quality food, and I ingest it. Okay, some hair stuff.
Question.
Can you talk to them a little bit about canned food? Like the dangers of canned foods?
Okay. Yes. Okay, canned foods is a no-no. And canned foods is a no-no. A no-no unless you're starving. Okay? Because we have to deal with the chemicals in which they put in the cans to preserve what's in the can. And it's outside of your salts and such that great grandmama used to do while she was canning. You have iron, you have lead poisoning, all of that in the can. BPH. So many acronyms and initials and such. I mean, no, don't deal with it. Fresh or frozen. And if you have to get a steamable bag, less microwave use too. That's radiation. Less microwave food. I don't care if you like boiling water and you're having that radiation from the microwave that cooks things from the inside out. Now you have it in your water. So just be moderate in things of that nature. If you have to do a can, if family do cans, you know, because a lot of people not doing their own grocery shopping now. But you guys can help influence your parents and saying like, hey, you know, can we do some fresh stuff? Can we go to the farmer's market? Can we get some frozen vegetables instead of the can? Okay. And a lot of people do beans, so you know, dry beans, soak them, go through them, sort them out, throw out the bad beans, but just do less canned as possible, less fried stuff as possible. Drink quality water. What is quality water? Okay, we have to get into, there's companies that just don't have your best intentions in hand. They just want the money, okay? So Dasani is a pretty bottle, whatever. I'm even drinking a little Dasani. Look, as soon as I get home, I'm drinking my little other water. But if you can get some distilled water, some alkaline water, you can get some spring water, but just stay away from that purified drinking water on the bottle, because most likely it's just tap water. And it's just a mess. You just have to research, you have to go above and beyond on what you're going to put inside of your body. You have to be a little bit more conscious on what you put inside of your body. And the same consciousness is for what you read, what you listen to, what you look at, because that also have influence on your skin, body, your hair, your physical, your mental, your spirituality. So it is a holistic health, holistic living. Cleansing. Say you don't have anything wrong with your skin and you're just trying to maintain healthy skin. So you want to make sure that you exfoliating. If nothing is going on with you, you should just exfoliate probably once every 2 weeks, okay? Because a lot of people have scrubs and they put beautiful beads and such in them, large salt crystals and such, but you do not want to damage your dermal area. You do not want to damage your epidermis, okay? You want to get the flaky and dry skin off, but you do not want to wear away your epidermal level of your skin, if that makes sense.
What can they use to exfoliate? Like what products can
You can make your own sugar scrub, your own salt scrub. You can get let's say a quarter of cup of Epsom salt, or Portuguese salt, or Himalayan salt, pink salt, okay? And you can put the same amount of salt that you put oil, coconut oil, you can put honey, you can use aloe vera gel, olive oil even. You can get these stuff out of your cabinet. A fourth cup of salt, a fourth cup of oil, stir them together, bam, you got yourself a scrub, okay? If you want to get real jazzy, you can get some essential oil and put it inside. Now, if you want to get real sharp, like I do in my products, I do dried herbs. I do natural things for natural exfoliating. And I choose certain herbs so it won't abrade the dermal area, but it will be effective in its exfoliating. After exfoliating, it is very important to clean. Cleanse, clean. Soap, body wash. You want to clean, rinse well, and after that, you have to moisturize. You have to restore the skin. It is very important. A lot of people don't even lotion up. You can't skip this step. A lot of people don't even lotion up, butter up, oil up, or anything. You know? But that is very important, especially us being, black people. You know, we're like, you don't see the ash. I'm good. I don't need sunscreen, or I'm not so dry. Every wash requires nurturing. Okay, requires moisturizing. Your pores are open. The moisturizer shrink your pores and nurture your skin. Your skin produces its own oils. If you eat and put what you're supposed to put on your skin and scalp produce its own oils to moisturize. And the more you eat and the more you put stuff on your body, you will start seeing that change in your own skin. Any questions as far as y'all had a nice palette of fruits and vegetables that helps with growing hair, healthy hair, strawberries, pineapple.
What's a good moisturizer to use for your skin?
I'm sorry.
For your, okay, I am so gung-ho on natural stuff. Shea butter, yellow shea butter has a lot of nutrients or whatever, a lot of nutrients. Things that I do with my line is I make it better from my personal experiences, okay? Shea butter is very hard, and then I didn't like that, I don't like that natural smell of shea butter either. So I'm like, ugh, but it is so good on my skin and hair. So what I do is add other oils that are emulating and moisturizing: coconut oil, rapeseed oil, avocado oil, red palm oil. Red palm oil smells like lard. However, it is the world's best emulate on the planet, period.
Where would they get it from?
Grocery store, natural food stores.
Red palm. I've never heard of
Red palm oil. I'm like, well, it's very thick, and it looks like orange syrup. It looks like orange syrup, but it's like a liquefied salve. Yeah, like a balm that's liquefied, or that lotion here, but it's orange.
Is it good for your face?
It is, yes, but if you have oily and oily combination skin, no, because it's going to make it oily.
How do you get rid of oils?
How do you get rid of oils? How do you get rid of oily skin? You have to do a regime, okay? You have to do a regime, okay? With this pen, with y'all cards real fast, because I have like 5 minutes, okay? I want you guys to write your card to yourself. Embrace my unique rating. Embrace my unique rating. And I gave you Thank you so much. Okay, so with our unique radiance, what works for me may not work for her. What works for her may not work for you, okay? We have all of these things that we can use to moisturize our skin. We have olive oil, coconut oil, shea butter, grapeseed oil, avocado oil. We rolling with it. Okay. Aloe vera gel is a moisturizing also. It's a very good moisturizing for oily skin. For oily skin, aloe vera gel is a great moisturizer.
Oh! It's good for your hair too.
It's very good for your hair. Tea tree oil with a soap, with a lotion, because you like, okay, I have oily skin, well, I'm going to put oil on top of my hair. I have an oil combination that helps balance the pH of any skin and not making it oily and moisturizing. Okay, nourishing, that was the nourishing part. That's part of the moisturizing. You know, we do need sunscreen, we need wind protection, climate change, season change, you have to moisturize your skin even if you don't feel like it should be, to protect yourself from wind, sun, climate change. Cleansing mechanism. Soaps, you want to use a good soap. I just like natural soap anywhere. Natural, okay? Raw black soap. African black soap. I used that for a very long time, over 20 years. And during those 20 years, I'm like, man, I just love the benefits of it, but it dries my skin out very bad and horribly. Okay? So I was like, well, if I can like get some and it doesn't dry my skin out, and I had to try different over-the-counter products and such, but it had a lot of chemicals and perfumes and such that I didn't want to use. I formulated my own that it was just all natural blends with the raw African black soap, adding shea butter. I'm getting the benefits of the raw black soap, and it's not drying my skin out. At the same time, it blends my complexion even as I bathe or whatever. So, I mean, that is like we have to eat to fuel ourselves and for our metabolism and bodily functions to process properly. We have to do the same thing, regime on our skin, hair, and nails. We have to do a regime on our lives, the whole thing. You have to have a strategic plan over your life on all aspects. So in order to get what we want, pretty radiant skin, long flowing hair, full growing hair, today, you know, people would pay $800 for your edges because they're gone. So when we do things preventative, healthy to our body, eating, everything is going to work out fine. So greens, natural fats, avocados, fats give you your fatty acids that are necessary for strong elasticity in the skin, for healthy skin.
Okay, so I have been using Miss Shay's product for a little while now, and I can tell the difference in my skin. I wear makeup daily because my complexion is not even. Yeah, it's not even, but I can tell the difference with your product. So can you talk to them a little bit about wearing makeup and the dangers of wearing makeup? You know, we see a lot of girls now at 16 and 17 come to school every day with a full face of makeup. I didn't wear makeup when I was
yeah, we didn't. Okay. And
I didn't wear makeup when I was
hurry up about with the makeup. Okay. Same thing. Makeup is full of chemicals. If you want to do makeup, get you a natural mineral-based makeup. Okay. Now, unfortunately, you guys have more stress and pressures with these eyebrows, these lashes. We didn't have to worry about that. We didn't have to worry about that at all. I'm telling you. And we didn't even want to wear makeup. But I'm telling you this, full face, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old. Now, I'm walking with little mama, and I'm like, I'm 41. I've been doing this thing. I had, she was like, oh, 41. Like, yeah, you could tell a little bit from my hair. It's gray. But when I dye, I mean, wearing makeup that early, you're gonna be looking 54 when you're 22 because you're breaking down your derm. You're breaking down your skin.
I don't wear it.
Wearing those chemicals. You're breaking down your skin.
thought I was trying.
Wearing those chemicals, and there's nowhere around it. It's just nowhere around it. Who's somewhere? Aubrey have natural makeup. I have two sisters. This one girl from Fort Valley that made this balm, this lip gloss, and it pops. I drink my Starbucks. It's not even coming off on anything. Natural lipsticks, glosses. Seek them out if you want to do that, and influence these girls because. You know, unfortunately, society is telling people and having them feeling some kind of way that they have to look like that in order to be seen. But I'm telling you all, I mean, when you pull the sheets off, everybody just want to be themselves and be accepted for who they are and what they look like. And you guys are doing an awesome job projecting yourself to me today. I mean, just gorgeous. I'm just, wow. So, makeup breaks down your skin. All those chemicals, animal byproducts, and radiation, fluid and stuff on your eye, mascara. You're going to be wearing more of a mask when you're 25 to cover up and damage that the other makeup done did. Any other questions? Hair stuff? Tie your hair up at night. Don't do your hair dry. Get you a little spritzer, water with oil, aloe vera gel before you do your hair, before you groom your hair, because it just breakage, brittle, split ends. Keep your hair moisturized. Wash your hair. Massage your scalp. It depends on the oil. If they have a normal scalp, once a week. Oily scalps, twice a week. Now, if you just have little hair like me, I wash my hair every day and condition it every other day.
So okay, you know how you said that our body produces our own oils?
Yes.
Yes, so if our scalp produces our own oils, are we supposed to put more natural oils on top of that?
Yes, if it needs it, like because our body.
Yeah,
Okay, like now. Okay. I eat pretty decent, but
Yeah.
I like binge. Okay, but twice a week I have to moisturize my scalp.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And you will be able to be the judge of that. You will be able to be the judge of that. I mean, truthfully, we have to be truthful when we see ourselves and do stuff to ourselves. Yeah. So those natural oils, cook with natural oils, not the vegetable oil, canola oil, not that. Jojoba oil is really good to moisturize. It's very expensive too, so everybody can't do that. We get some coconut oil.
Yeah.
We get jazzed up and put like in a little bottle of grapeseed, put in with coconut oil on, you know. But that jojoba oil, like that thing, $16.
What? Like everybody else would come.
That's good, but it's a little heavy. It's a little heavy. And then, yeah. Dry it out, alcohol, it has alcohol in it, it dries it out. Witch hazel is really good, and witch hazel again for the for the oily skin. Witch hazel.
It doesn't tell you when they leave.
Can you put it on her?
Oh.
Good soaps beside mine. Dr. Bonner's. Dr. Bonner's. Dr. Bonner's. Dr. Bonner's. Dr. Bonner's.
Give it away next time. When you have thought of a good game.
They've been in business a long time. That's one of the only ones that I get off the counter when I don't use mine. That's the only soap that I use off the counter.
Yeah. You want to go get it? Go bag.
Well, not the soap because of the lye. Okay. However, blood on your hair, pomade on your hair, your lotion on your yes. You can make marinade. You can use my scrubs for meat marinade.
I think this is cute, so I'm gonna bring this back.
No chemicals, no fillers. Dry scalp that oil, and we have to ingest oil. Okay, but Like what I was saying, like what works for so-and-so may not work for you. My daughter has like texture a little like yours a little bit, and hers like just switch up, and that's why I started making these products and stuff, because I do combinations, so my skin and our scalp won't get used to it. And so when we've been using stuff for a long time, our skin and body get used to it. So you would have to do extra with the coconut oil, add olive oil to it, add grapeseed oil to it, add you can add any oil except canola, vegetable, lard. Yeah, you can play with any oil. It is. Same thing. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Eczema, a lot of people say eczema, stay away from building things.
Yeah, because I was
They cause you to be inflamed. Bilberries help with inflammation when you're swollen. And aside from having swellings on top of our bodies, our membranes and organs be swollen, and it causes them to be stressed as well. It causes things to be less fluid. It restricts circulation when we have inside inflammation. So anytime when you have and that's another thing, like unhealthy skin, it's poor circulation someplace. It's poor circulation someplace. It's just something going on somewhere in your body if something is going on your skin. Okay? I know it's a lot of whatever, but I mean, it's just so much. It's so broad, and I can come from any, way. Food. We want to do a class setting show, but I just kind of went with the vibe of you all. So the food that was provided that helped provide some oils, folic acid, fatty acids, and vitamins for your skin, hair, and nails. Any other questions or concerns?
Oh, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
For the nails, you think it's good for us to get like
No.
Wait, what
The
you said?
reason why I did, because I'm not an acrylic woman. What is that, silk wrap or something?
It's like powder.
Okay, so that's on you, like, and acrylic nails didn't last on my fingers. They're always splitting because my nail bed is too oily. And that's because I eat a little decent. But that's because my nail is too oily, and I didn't want them to. Oh, okay.
Go ahead and finish what you're talking about.
Yeah, so it just depends on you. Make sure that you don't do it like some sew-in. People get a sew-in and don't even wash their hair, touch the root of it, and 6 months later looking like roach crater. Just if you get that done, just make sure that you get like a pedicure, a manicure, pedicure, and just make sure that they cleanse in the bottom. I mean your nail bed and such, your cuticles and your oils on your cuticles.
I have a question. What about, I see a lot of girls in here that have their hair natural. Well, how important is it to trim your hair when it's natural, when it's curly?
Okay, well, not so much so if the grooming is key, because you don't have to deal with split ends, okay? But if you have split ends, you have to take care of that because it's going to stunt your hair growth, okay? So that's why I suggested, I just threw out that never do your hair dry. Don't do your hair dry. Get your little spray bottle, 8 ounces of water, a couple of teaspoons of aloe vera gel, olive oil, coconut oil, couple of drops in with that, shake it up, and that's your poof poof. A little diffuser too. I use it as a diffuser for my baby hair because that's a jungle. That is oh my goodness.
So what can you use to keep it looking, keep your curls defined? Because sometimes when my hair dries out, it dries out really dry looking and frizzy looking. It doesn't look the same when it dries as it does when it's nice.
How often you're conditioning?
Weekly.
Okay, and then what about a deep? And you probably have to switch up the conditioner. Because all that's like with the conditioner. you can do, I'm so old school with the conditioner, it's pathetic. Some yogurt, mayonnaise, and some eggs. If you want manageability and straighten up a little bit, secret thing is raw honey. Raw honey. Raw honey. Raw honey. Raw honey is like, make that a natural perm. That concoction is straightens, it's more manageable. You get you some Greek yogurt, honey, eggs, and mayonnaise. Even though eggs and oil and all that stuff is in the mayonnaise, but it's something about that extra protein in with your hair loves the extra protein.
And so how do you apply it, and how do you apply it, and then use it as
You mix it, okay, what I tell people, you get a yogurt container. I don't care how big you got, you're gonna slap off half of that yogurt container, dump it in another container, because you're getting ready to have like a gallon or something. Okay? So when you dump out half of that yogurt container, you're going to fill half of it with mayonnaise. You're gonna crack up 2 eggs and stir that thing up in there, and then you're gonna do a 1/4 cup of honey. Mix it up. The one that you have on the side, you're gonna do the same thing for that one and just leave that alone. All right, and it depends upon how, like, that would be like 2 uses for me that I do for 2 weeks to go ahead and do that crack condition, give me that natural groom and sheen look that you're talking about. So it's just like flipping up the conditioner. And protein is just, the hair loves it. It loves it. And then the oil is gonna moisturize with that protein.
So do you sit on a dryer or you just?
No, I don't, okay, even though with the conditioner, I'm not a big fan of putting heat on the hair. So with the conditioner, I just have a plastic cap on. When I had my locks, I did a Kroger sack and tied it around, and walked around about 45 minutes to an hour. It's worth it. And get a towel, because that mayonnaise is gonna be dripping. Get you a towel where that dyed, the